Welcome to my channel. This is Soul Conscious and I'm Sherry, and this is going to be our soul weather weekend forecast where we just kind of do an energy checkup to see what the mood and feeling and a general message that wants to come through for this upcoming weekend as we're on the backside of, if you're watching this, you know this is on the day this is published, it's April Fool's Day. So happy April Fool's Day, and I hope that nobody caught you unawares, and that you've had a fun, easygoing day, lighthearted day. You know, this is supposed to be lighthearted energy, and we're in Aries season, which is me personally, I seem to get along really well with Aries folks. I resonate really well with them. Most of my best friends, most of my life, and even a lot of my partners have been Aries. I seem to work really well with them. So I'm an Aries moon myself, so I actually, I do have that Aries in my chart in a significant placement. So I do resonate really well with that energy, that kind of take action, take charge kind of energy that Aries are really known for, just kind of doing what they want to do, taking action. They don't let things hold them back. They just see what they want to do and go after it, kind of bold, strong energy. And I really feel like, we just are entering, this weekend enters the new moon, and I believe in Chiron, and I could be wrong about that because I am not an astrologer. I am not going to claim to be an astrologer by any means whatsoever. I just deal with energy. I read energy, and I can tell you there are definitely some better energy readers out there than I will claim to be, because I've done it most of my life, but I haven't refined and honed those skills as well as some of the other people that are out there that are reading energy out here on YouTube. So if you're joining me, thank you for taking a moment and joining me this weekend as I do this message for you. This is something, like I said, I just started this new YouTube channel at the beginning of this year, and it's something that I was drawn to do, and it's helping me refine my skills, my gifts that I have been given, and it helps me share these gifts with the world. And so that's what I'm out here doing, is just trying to share my gifts with the world and give back a little bit, and hope that it helps somebody out there. And I'm trying to refine and hone my abilities and my skills and how I do these readings. So like I said, this is going to be for this weekend, this upcoming weekend, our weekend forecast, where we're just gonna, I pull a mood card, an emoji card for the weekend, and this is gonna be our overall energy, or mood, I should say, mood for the weekend, how we're gonna be feeling. And I get this is a little bit of what I really feel off the top of my head is kind of an analyzing, looking at things, kind of an energy of being critical, raising an eyebrow to things, raising that eyebrow and really looking at things, kind of being a little bit judgy and critical of saying, is this something that I really want or not? Do I align with this? Is this what, is this me? Does this fit with me? And I really feel that, strongly with what I'm seeing and hearing is this energy that we're moving into, with this, especially with this weekend. This is really with Aries season, like I said, it's that kind of take action, bold energy, stepping into doing something, like everything has been leading up to, in the last few months, especially in the last month, we've really been trying to, discern and hone in on what is right for us as a collective, like individually really looking and examining our lives and determining what is right for us. What do we want? What brings us happiness? What brings us joy? And what do we want to go after? And now is the time that if there's something that you want to change in your life, that you change that right now. Take action toward making it happen. Don't be in a kind of wishy-washy energy, which is where we have been for probably, quite a bit of time now. I'm going to say, probably almost up into, even like into the first part of last year, maybe for the better part of a year. There's been a lot of this back and forth, in and out, wishy-washy energy of should I stay, should I go, should I do this, should I not? A lot of indecisiveness. But now we're moving in to this energy where a lot of planets have gone direct. The way they're aligning, and like I said, I'm not an astrologer, but I do watch and listen to a lot of astrologers. So I'm not going to claim to be an expert in that field at all. But my understanding that this is like that kind of the energy that we're moving into, we're moving into as of kind of the end of March into April, is this this energy of needing to make decisions, to really make decisions that are going to be life-changing for us. We need to decide and take action on things that are important to us in our lives. And that may be something drastic that can really change our lives in a drastic way, and not being afraid to do that if it's something that in your heart and soul that you need to do. If it's something you need to take that risk, take that chance, to do something that makes you happy, something that you really want to do. And that's what this energy that we're stepping into right now is. It's this energy of having the ability to follow your dreams, but it requires following through. You can't be wishy-washy. You can't doubt yourself. You have to take that risk and take that chance and step into that energy that, like I said, go after what you want and follow through on it, because the universe is going to call us out and say, how bad do you want this? They're going to test you. The universe always tests us on stuff. So it's going to say, it's a universe is kind of asking you, what do you want? Well, who are you? Look at who you are. Look at your past mistakes. This time period we've gone through has been a chance for us to analyze, and I get that, like looking at things with a critical eye, looking at things with a very critical eye and discerning what toxic behaviors that we have in us, what toxic traits, what traumas, what things where we play the victim, where we play the victim, and where we have, we've been traumatized in our lives, or somebody has treated us the wrong way, or we've had confrontations. How could we do that better? How do we get along with people in the world? How do we, how do we interact? How do we want to show up? And then being able to show up in that energy, show up the way that we want to, that change we want to be in the world. And that really comes back to, how we manifest things in the world, how we draw things to us. Manifestation is all about being the change you want to see in your life. You have to be in that energy of as if you're already living the life that you want, so that you attract those things to you, because the energy that you're sitting in is what is attracted to you. So if you're sitting in an energy of victimhood, you're gonna trauma bond with people. You're gonna attract people that have that same energy that are sitting in that victimhood. If you're codependent, you're gonna attract people that are codependent, that are needy, because you're in that energy. So we have to be really cognizant of what energy that we're sitting in, and what we're moving, when we're moving, what energy we're moving in, and what we're attracting to us in our lives. So we really have to be, if you want to have a positive, good life, if you want peace in your life, if you want joy in your life, happiness, you have to believe You have to be that change. You have to be happy and joyful and peaceful within yourself. And by doing that, when you get into that energy of feeling that way at a soul level, feeling happy, feeling at peace with yourself, and once you feel that, you're going to attract more things into your life that resonate with peace and happiness and joy. And that's how it works. That's how it works. That's, if you want money and success, you have to feel like you're already successful. You have to believe in your heart, mind, and soul that you are successful and that you can be successful, and you know you are successful. You have to know it and be it and walk that walk to attract more of that energy. So that's how it all works. And I feel like that's really important, wanted to come through as we're walking into this new moon, because new moon is a time to plant seeds. At the new moon, it's a start of things. It's a new beginning. It's planting those seeds that we want to sow over the month or even in the long term. But the cycle of the moon, from the new moon to the full moon, it's the new moon. We plant those seeds that we want to harvest and reap at the full moon. It's just cycles, but there's larger cycles, of course, but that's just a small cycle within larger cycles. But that's kind of how it works. And so right now, this is the start of the new moon. If you're watching this at the time this is released on April Fool's Day, and this isn't a joke, this is serious stuff, that this, you want to be in that energy of doing what you need in your life, planting the seeds, getting in the energy, believing in yourself, knowing what you want, and going after it, taking action and making changes in your life to draw to you and attract what it is in your life. All those things that have the law of attraction that's been going around forever. And I'm a true believer in energy, because energy is science. If you look back, everything it's all frequency and vibration. Everything is energy. Everything is tied to energy and frequency and vibration. So it's just, if you want to change something in your life, you just need to change your frequency. You need to change your vibration. And the way you do that is by what you think and feel and believe. So by changing the way you think, feel, and believe, you can change your external world and what you see in your life. So I think that is really the important message, that I haven't even pulled cards yet, and so much has come through. So I better go ahead and get some cards pulled, right? Because I haven't even pulled cards to see if there's anything, what the message was supposed to be, although I think the message has already come through without even pulling any cards. So I'm going to go ahead. I felt drawn to use the Enchanted Map Art Oracle deck to draw an oracle card, or 3, whatever. I guess 3 wants to come out for this weekend and see what we got here. So I have cleaning house. And I see that with this mood, the cleaning house, boy, that just ties right in, doesn't it? And everything I said, cleaning house, cleaning out the cobwebs, cleaning out anything in your life that doesn't suit you, that's not what you want, cleaning. And that could be even cleaning your house, literally, figuratively, cleaning your house, and cleaning up your space, because it's going to make you feel better. When you have your houses tidied up and clean, a clean house represents your mind state, your mental state. And so by having a less cluttered house in the physical reality, that also helps declutter your mind as well. And the same thing, it's kind of like I said, things in your external world are a reflection of your internal world. So you have to balance those out. What if something in your external world isn't the way you want it, then there's probably something internally that you're inside of you that is attracting that into your life. So you need to go and figure out what that is to change it, so that you can get, if that's something you don't like in your life, you need to figure out what you need to change in yourself so that you no longer attract that to you, and that's why I think they're really the important messages. But we also have the Dragon's Lair and Wide Open. So with the Dragon's Lair, it's interesting because this card is like, it's like really cold. I mean, that's like, of all the things a Dragon's Lair could be, I don't imagine, would never have imagined a Dragon's Lair of being like this ice tower, you know, with all these stairs. And I feel like it's a journey, because if you think about like a Dragon's Lair, usually if you, in historical reference, and I'm going to say in generalities, in the fantasy realm, you usually associate dragons with having that treasure trove. They're the dragon's treasure that they've hoarded, that they guard and they keep to themselves. And I see that as like, you know, this is this tower and it's this mountain, and it's got all these stairs. I don't know if you can see all those stairs leading up around the, you know, in and around that, into that lair. But I feel like it's that, you know, the long journey, the journey to get to the treasure, to the hidden treasure, and the obstacles that you have to endure to get there. I really feel like that's why that card came out. And then wide open, you know, being open to the possibilities, to everything that is out there in the universe. You can have anything that you want in life, you know, anything. You just have to believe, and you know, understand that this world is full of possibilities and opportunities if you're open, wide open to them, and accept them and go after them and really take action to go after them. So I feel that was what came out with the Oracle cards. So I'm being drawn, I think I'm going to go ahead and use the Gilded Tarot for our message, or to see what other tarot wants to come out. So we're doing a little bit of reminiscing, which I can see, you know, like looking at our past, because I got the Six of Cups, and I really saw that with, again, it ties back to that mood of looking at things, judging and criticizing, and looking at things in our life, like, you know, wanting to change things, and looking at the past, and why did this happen the way it did, or, you know, or even looking back and saying, this was a happy time in my life. What was it about that moment in my life that why I was happy then, and why I'm maybe not now, or how do I bring that energy from the past into my present day? Or if there's something that you don't like that has happened and transpired in your past, like if you've had trauma or grief, you know, how do you change that? How do you not play the victim and bring, you know, carry that trauma, that energy into the things you're doing now in your life, to not let that affect the results that you're seeing in your life. And I really feel that is the real heart and meat of this message. I mean, it's just, the cards are just reiterating what I already said. I love when things just kind of, you know, when the cards just kind of back up what I'm already been saying, you know, so it just says that, yeah, you're kind of on the right track. The universe is just kind of backing me up. And like I said, I'm definitely not the best energy reader out there. But if you do like this message and you like what I'm doing, please hit that like button, and feel free to subscribe to my channel, because I'm really, you know, I'm trying to grow this channel. And if you like and subscribe, that shares your energy with me, so that I'm able to pick up your energy when I'm doing these readings, so they may reflect and resonate more with you in the future. Also, you know, that helps my channel, these videos, you know, get circulated a little bit more, so more people have the opportunity to benefit from my gifts. So we have the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands that came out with that Six of Cups. So what I really am feeling here is, like I said, I already kind of talked on the Six of Cups, that I really feel it's that us looking at we've been taking stock, kind of that taking stock, And that Two of Pentacles, it's time to make decisions. Like I said, we've been indecisive in the past, but now, and being indecisive has been a burden. It's time to take action. This is Aries season. It's time to take action. It's time to do something. It's time to make changes. We will implement the changes we want to see. It's time to make those decisions and bring things into balance, bring things into harmony for us, so that we can get out of this burdened feeling, so that we can start finding our happiness again. That's what I'm really feeling is the concrete of this message. I think that it's come through loud and clear, and I don't think that there's much that I can add on it at this point. So thank you very much for everyone that took the time to watch this video and this message. And I hope that you got something out of it and it resonates with you. And thank you so much again for taking the time to watch this. I hope you have a great and wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Joy, love, and light. See you. Have a great day.